Now on CoastTV News.
A possible smoking ban in Ocean View. What people who live in the area think.
40,000 pounds of donations to the Food Bank of Delaware in Milford. Just one of two donations making an impact on the community.
How this out-of-state lifeguard chair ended up on our coast.
Well, after a cloudy day with scattered showers and drizzle, I'm tracking a milder and muggier Thursday, but the latest on Hurricane Helene and how it could play a role in our weather later on in the week.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Marijuana in Milford, how community members are feeling about cannabis business in the city ahead of a public workshop. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with one of the few Sussex County communities that has not banned marijuana yet.
The city of Milford holding that workshop tonight to discuss zoning rules for cannabis sales. It's been almost a year since city officials last spoke about this. Coast TV News anchor Christina DiRobertis is in the newsroom. Christina, no decisions made tonight.
Right, so tonight is only a workshop and there will be general public comment allowed, but not limited to marijuana because there are some other items on the agenda. But the last time the Milford City Council talked about marijuana sales was back in September 2023. And as we reported at the time, the council seemed in favor of allowing recreational sales. But the city did have a different mayor and some different council people then. Current Mayor Todd Culotta told Coast TV he wants an ordinance to regulate marijuana sales, which may or may not include an outright ban. Some people we spoke with in Milford today, they're not strongly opposed, but they're not really pushing for it either. They say if it's going to be sold in the city, the zoning regulations will be most important.
I think they should maybe have or devise a certain amount of permits and keep it, of course, away from schools. It may be beneficial to the downtown economy.
And we'll have a lot more coming up on this story tonight on Coast TV News at 6 and 11 p.m. So stay tuned. Back to you guys.
These no smoking signs on your screen right now are what you see in public places in Ocean City. But
a potential ordinance could ban all types of smoking in public places and police could enforce it. People Coast TV spoke with today in Ocean View fall on both sides of this subject.
An entire ban is sort of extreme in my eyes. Like, we're at the park here, I see the signs. That to me makes sense.
I think it's a great idea. I'd really like to have a smoke-free park. I'd like to have a smoke-free world.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, where should coastal towns permit smoking?
We've been asking you that today. Let's take a look at the screen so far. As you can see here, a little bit of everything. 44% say designated spaces, 33% say nowhere in public, and 23% say anywhere outdoors.
And if you want to be a part of this, and these numbers may change throughout the day, this is the first time we've run the poll, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. Delaware coastal airports plan for a new parallel taxiway, and those plans are moving forward. This comes just weeks after securing nearly $3.5 million in federal funding. Tonight, the plans will be reviewed. The airport manager says the new taxiway will make a safer pattern for arriving and departing planes and the people on them.
If you drive on Gills Neck Road and Kings Highway in Lewis or go by Cape Henlopen High School, plan ahead. There will be closures Friday through the end of October. The department will also upgrade the existing signalized pedestrian crossings there and install a camera. Drivers, remember, slow down while you're in work zones and do expect minor delays while you are in that area. 40,000 pounds of chicken were given to the Food Bank of Delaware in Milford today by Purdue. But that's not the only donation that was received. As Coast TV reporter Zakiya Jennings shows us, serving the community is truly a group effort.
Unloading pallets at the Food Bank of Delaware. 40,000 pounds of chicken from Purdue. The food bank says protein is in high demand. President and CEO of the Food Bank of Delaware, Kathy Konevsky, says this partnership helps fight against food insecurity in Delaware.
We know that 1 in 7 Delawareans is food insecure, which means, the definition of that, it means that they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. 1 in 5 are children.
Edgardo Torres, Director of Operations for Purdue's facility in Milford, says the partnership just makes sense.
I think that our goals and missions are aligned.
Purdue also gave the food bank a $25,000 check for their backpack program for kids. Volunteers from Purdue helped package some of that food for that program, which includes milk, cereal, Chef Boyardee, fruit, and a snack. Both organizations said their service to the community would not be possible without people like James Jackson. Jackson is a truck driver for the food bank. He actually gets out into the community while delivering these essential meals.
You see everything. You see the smiles, you get cries, you get a little bit of everything. You get the full fill of the community.
As this partnership grows, the number of people worried about their next meal drops, and that is the ultimate goal. In Milford, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Let's go ahead and take a live look outside into Cambridge. You can see all the gray skies right there as we get ready to check in with First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobuono. And Chris, what are we expecting temperature, weather, rain-wise? A lot going on.
We do have a lot going on, Charlie, over the next 2 days. A complex forecast, but for now we are dealing with the cloud cover and a few showers, some sprinkles moving over Dewey Beach, but the shower activity hasn't really amounted to much today, and we continue to see plenty of moisture back off to the west. We're tracking a warm front and a cold front, and both of those are going to be affecting the region over the next few days. And there is Helene beginning to get its act together, marching northward into the Gulf of Mexico. And there's a live look into Milford, 73 degrees, and it will be a relatively dry but muggy evening with temperatures only falling into the lower 70s through the evening hours. Now tomorrow it will be muggier. Temperatures getting up into the lower 80s despite the cloud cover, but we are tracking Hurricane Helene potentially affecting the region later on this week, and that's going to kick off an unsettled stretch of weather. We'll break it all down in my full forecast here in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. I love this story. This red lifeguard chair you're going to see in a second, it was found in Fenwick Island this week, but it wasn't the usual chair locals have come accustomed to. This was all the way from New Jersey. Fenwick Island's Chief Michael Morrissey says the rip currents brought the chair from Ship Bottom, New Jersey to Fenwick Island. That's 118 miles. And with medical waste showing up on shore earlier this month, one person we spoke with worries maybe there's some connections there.
I guess that makes you draw the conclusion or wonder if all the medical waste came from the same place, but somebody who got more knowledge about it, I'm sure, can figure that all out.
Now, Fenwick police say apparently New Jersey doesn't want that chair back, so they might actually auction it off.
Oh, we're good. We don't need it back, they say. Fears of a regional war in the Middle East are growing, with Israeli military leaders signaling that a ground invasion into Lebanon could be on the horizon. Thousands fleeing southern Lebanon as Israel and Hezbollah militants ramp up cross-border exchanges of fire. The U.S. and allies gathered for the United Nations General Assembly, and as NBC's Alice Barr shows us, they're pressing for a diplomatic path away from a wider war.
Spiraling conflict today in the Middle East as Israeli military leaders warn troops to prepare for a possible ground offensive into Lebanon to push Hezbollah militants back from the border, despite U.S. calls for calm.
We've been working tirelessly with partners to avoid a full-blown war.
Cross-border airstrikes are ramping up, Israel killing hundreds in Lebanon, displacing tens of thousands. Hezbollah targeting Tel Aviv for the first time ever, with missiles Israel intercepted. All amid growing concerns Israel is not sharing detailed military plans with the U.S.
It's always nice not to be surprised by the action that someone takes?
We have very close daily consultations with the U.S. administration. They know what we're doing by and large.
Iran, which backs Hezbollah, looms over the conflict, and today there are new revelations on another front. Former President Trump's campaign saying intelligence officials have briefed him on real and specific threats from Iran to assassinate him. The campaign calling it an effort to sow chaos ahead of the election.
If I were the president, I would inform the threatening country, in this case Iran, that if you do anything to harm this person, we are going to blow your largest cities and the country itself to smithereens.
That as the former president in North Carolina and Vice President Harris in Pennsylvania are both zeroing in on the economy today, fighting to show voters they care about the kitchen table issues affecting Americans at home, while escalating violence abroad in the Middle East and Ukraine dominates discussions among world leaders at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Here's some fun facts for you. Gold has hit repeated highs this year, climbing 30%. Some investors say the gold rally suggests markets are still on edge about the economy. Traders tend to flock to metals during periods of uncertainty. Silver, if you were curious, jumped roughly 34% this year as well.
Some pet food is being recalled, one brand taking extra precautions.
Well, Charlie's struggling with his allergies today, and this is why. Ragweed, very high despite the cloud cover, the damp conditions, but we are tracking some unsettled weather over the next few days. I'll break it all down in my full forecast in minutes.
But first, a puppy promotion and adoption special that could land you your next furry friend. Next on Coast TV News.
Are you feeling stuck and unable to live your life because of a tick-borne illness? Acupuncture is a holistic approach that can help minimize the long-term effects of tick-borne diseases such as alpha-gal.
I struggled with alpha-gal for years, and then I started a customized treatment plan at Delmarva Acupuncture, and Dr. Ashley really helped with my anxiety around food.
Acupuncture can help minimize the long-term effects of many tick-borne diseases.
To learn more about Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
This economy has been hard on our wallets, but not on Angela Alsobrooks. CNN reports she dodged at least $16,000 in property taxes, illegally taking tax deductions she didn't qualify for. She even took a benefit meant for low-income seniors. But Alsobrooks wants us to pay more, including higher Social Security taxes. Angela Alsobrooks, higher taxes for you, illegal tax breaks for her. Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
One day only. Johnny Janosic delivers unbeatable deals. We've marked down thousands of items for our huge one-day sale. Wednesday only, starting at 10 a.m., get savings up to 70% off store-wide. Then we'll take an extra 20% off, including clearance items. Shop living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, recliners, outdoor furniture, mattresses, and more. Doors open Wednesday at 10 a.m., but it's one day only and only at Johnny Janosic.
Foul odors, discolored water, are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
The Brandywine Valley SPCA launched a special promotion starting today. Adopters are invited to pick a dog and pick their price for all dogs over 1 year old. They call it Pupkin season, by the way. Get it? Pumpkin, Pupkin. It goes until September 29th. Answer's pet food company is voluntarily withdrawing some of its beef and chicken dog food. This comes after samples reportedly tested positive for salmonella and listeria. The products in question are detailed and straight beef formulas and also straight chicken. Those were distributed across the U.S. in 4-pound bags, also sold online. The company says the dog food is being withdrawn out of an abundance of caution. Good news, though, no dog illnesses have been confirmed from this.
I want everybody to know I'm still stuck on Pupkin. 5 more schools have earned Delaware's Sapphire Award for Excellence in School Counseling, and one of them is right here. It's Milton Elementary School. The award recognizes their comprehensive counseling program led by Mindy Adams. She also holds the title of Delaware School Counselor of the Year.
Well, we're going to still be stuck with the cloud cover into our Thursday, but we will be a bit muggier as well. You're going to feel that stepping out the door, but I am tracking multiple rain chances in that extended forecast, and the latest track will now Hurricane Helene when Coast TV News at 5 continues.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Too many people think government doesn't respect them. I try to do things differently. I brought Democrats and Republicans together to pass paid leave because helping people care for their loved ones respects families. I helped raise the minimum wage because respecting workers means paying them a decent wage. And I will always defend Social Security and Medicare because I respect those are benefits that seniors have earned. I'm Sarah McBride. I approve this message because everyone deserves a government that respects them.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
For more than a decade, Farxiga has been trusted again and again and again.
Farxiga.
Ask your doctor about Farxiga.
Discover why Delaware's newest hotspot for Toyota is the all-new IG Burton Toyota in Dover. Lease the 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $279 per month. Or drive home in a brand new RAV4 for only $359 per month. Or take advantage of 1.99% APR on the all-new 2024 Toyota Tundra. Plus, don't miss our military or college rebates. Visit us on DuPont Highway in Dover or online at igburtontoyota.com.
Hey, welcome to Poppy's Tacos. There's plenty of space for you and all of your friends. The menu is packed with real deal Mexican eats. Build your own tacos are always a fan favorite. Authentic short rib is my choice. The fajitas are steaming and the smothered burritos are killer. We're open 363 days a year, so come pull up a chair. Poppy's, there's always a fiesta on 15th Street.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Well, we're halfway there, halfway to that weekend, and we continue to see the cloud cover blanket the Delmarva Peninsula. And there you see Laurel right now, 71 degrees, dew point 68, and those dew points are going to be creeping up through the overnight as a warm front lifts through the region. And you can see from coast to inland, temperatures are relatively uniform with the cloud cover in place and those easterly winds. Well, we continue to see coastal flood advisories up Thursday through 11 for Sussex County. Dorchester, Somerset, and Wacomico goes through Thursday at 2 a.m. and down through the southern portions of the peninsula. That advisory continues through Wednesday tonight, and we still do have a dangerous risk of rip currents as well as a small craft advisory. Well, the rain today hasn't really amounted to much, like we were telling you yesterday. Just some few areas of showers, some drizzle. Warm front lifting to the north tonight, as well as a cold front pushing into the region tomorrow night. So we have a complex weather forecast here over the next few days, and there's Helene continuing to get its act together and really begin to ramp up intensity over the next few days. There you see our precipitation chances. Not much tomorrow, but we see those 50 to 40% chances Friday through the weekend. Over the next 12 hours, we will stay relatively dry, cloudy, a mild and muggy night, only falling into the upper 60s to around that 70-degree mark. As we go into our Thursday, despite the cloud cover, we will touch the lower 80s across inland locations, 70s across the coast. Cloud cover remains in place for Friday, a few spotty showers, but the thinking is we will see rounds of rain begin to pushing in from south to north Friday night into Saturday, some tropical downpours are possible. There's your highs into your Thursday. Lower 80s. We're at 80 in Easton, and we'll see a high of 81 in Salisbury, 77 in Ocean City. There is Category 1 Hurricane Helene. Now packing winds sustained 85 miles an hour, gusts 105, and this will now, as the latest advisory, has it becoming a Category 4. This was just updated, and this will make landfall sometime Thursday night. Wind field's going to expand, so this is going to affect a lot of real estate. Tremendous flooding throughout the southeast and into the Tennessee Valley. But you can see most of that energy gets pushed to our west, but we will see, we're going to be on the eastern flank of this moisture. So we're going to see moisture ride up the coast. A front's going to stall out, and we could kind of see some rain enhanced through your Saturday morning, but then we keep the shower threat in play. Unfortunately, we're going to kind of get into a blocking pattern here through the early part of next week. Now, rainfall totals, generally thinking about a ½ inch to an inch. Walk for prostate cancer. We're doing it rain or shine. Cape Henlopen State Park. Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams is the Grand Marshal. I'll be out there. For more information, log on to CoastTV.com. And you can see a lot of raindrops in that 7-day forecast. Unfortunately, we keep the pattern unsettled through the start of next week.
We salute Brandon Givens. Brandon Givens, a dedicated member of the Laurel Fire Department since his cadet days, has continually risen through the ranks, mentoring and inspiring many along the way. His commitment extends beyond firefighting. He also serves as a Sussex County paramedic. Born into a family deeply rooted in fire and emergency medical services, Brandon's legacy includes his late father, Mark, who was a fire police in Laurel, and his late brother, Eric, a firefighter in the same department. His mother served as an ambulance associate, and his youngest brother is a 911 dispatcher. We salute Brandon Givens for his service, leadership, and the profound impact he has on both his community and family.
Spicer Brothers and Coast TV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a Coast TV salute, go to CoastTVsalutes.com.
You shouldn't have to choose between the kitchen update you need and the vacation you want.
With Paul Davis, you can have both.
Change the look of your entire kitchen. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition, and it's done in as little as 3 days.
All for half the cost of a tear out.
And that vacation you wanted?
We'll give you that too.
Pay nothing for 12 months and get a luxury vacation for 2. Call Paul Davis for a free same-day estimate or visit the showroom.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts. Here to help now.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Transform your bath today with baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath, designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
How long have you been burned your cases running?
I'm police. I'm doing my job. Let's hit it, team. There's going to be changes around the firehouse. There's something about the new chief. It's a little off.
We need to rethink how this ED operates.
How old are you?
How old are you? You almost died in that basement.
But I didn't die. I'm still here.
Chicago Wednesday. New tonight on NBC and Peacock.
At Carpet and Tile Mart, the sales are hot during our Summer of Savings event. Right now, get special flooring deals Mart-wide, plus 0% financing up to 36 months. Carpet and Tile Mart. Available, affordable, at your service.
I'm proud of you, son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot. This home wouldn't be possible without the foundational life lessons you taught me. Call Dry Zone. What? To protect your crawl space. This is Delmarva, son. Just like your life, your home's foundation needs a dry crawl space. Call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
A bipartisan Senate committee has revealed its report on the first Trump assassination attempt at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania in July. According to the report, Secret Service agents could not agree who was ultimately responsible for decision-making leading up to that day. The report says Secret Service agents and local law enforcement failed to set up visual barriers that may have blocked the shooter's view of Trump. The report says Secret Service advanced agents did not request a surveillance team, which would have helped patrol the rally.
New today, a Delaware judge ruled that Smartmatic can't seek punitive damages in a defamation case against cable channel Newsmax. Smartmatic, a voting technology company, claims Newsmax spread false accusations of election rigging in 2020. Judge Eric Davis in Superior Court here in Delaware stated there is no evidence Newsmax acted with evil intent towards Smartmatic. The trial will proceed, but the jury will not consider those punitive damages. Newsmax praised the decision, saying it protects freedom of speech, but Smartmatic vows to continue pursuing, quote, significant damages for what it calls reckless defamation.
Egg prices are spiking yet again. They jumped more than 28% in August compared to 1 year ago. That's the biggest increase out of any food item tracked by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The main cause for rising egg prices is a familiar one, bird flu. Birds are getting sick, meaning fewer eggs, so less supply and thus higher prices at the grocery store. Coming up, get your syrup ready, a national holiday for pancakes. Some fun facts and figures on the beloved breakfast treat. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Since 1964, Tidewater Utilities has been providing high-quality water service that's essential to public health and quality of life. The Tidewater team are local, trusted experts who are continuously investing in infrastructure and monitoring water quality to ensure it meets the highest standards. We're in your community, making sure water is there when you need it. I'm Bruce Patrick, president of Tidewater Utilities. Thank you for helping make Tidewater Southern Delaware's premier water company for over 60 years. We look forward to continuing to serve you.
Join us for the Kickoff to Savings sales event going on right now at Preston Ford. Get $12,000 in savings off MSRP on select 2023 Ford F-150s. Save $9,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Ford Bronco Badlands. These are just some of the deals. Explore a huge inventory online at PrestonFord.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles on the lot, we're sure to have the perfect vehicle for you. Preston Ford, located at the corner of Route 318 and 331. Remember, cars cost less in Preston.
The work we do at Delaware Electric Cooperative is driven by one goal: providing our members with the most affordable and reliable power possible. The co-op is committed to maintaining and improving our system through the use of innovative technologies. Our Beat the Peak program helps keep rates affordable when the cost to produce power is highest. Each year, we give back capital credits to our members as a return on their investment in us. At DEC, members matter most. And that's why we keep the lights on.
Feel the rush of adventure and the thrill of incredible savings at Gateway Subaru. Save up to $2,700 on a new 2025 Subaru Outback with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. Or save up to $2,400 off a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. And be among the first to drive the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Stop in and reserve yours today. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
With our vast selection of wines, beers, and spirits, Banks Wines and Spirits is your beverage headquarters. Wild Wine Week begins September 21st to the 28th. Save 20% off on cases of wine. 2 wine experts are on site at all times. Daily tastings. Shop in store or order online. Knowledgeable sales staff and a comfortable shopping experience. Nobody beats our prices. Your decision isn't where to go, it's what to buy when you get to Banks Wines and Spirits. Please drink responsibly.
Did you know Thursday is National Pancake Day? And dating back more than 30,000 years, pancakes may be the oldest breakfast food in history, Chris.
Man, it's been a while since I've had one. I'm overdue for a pancake. Well, we are going to see plenty of cloud cover through the evening. Temperatures not falling off all that much tonight as a warm front lifts through the region. Only going to bottom out in the upper 60s to around that 70-degree mark. And you can call our First Alert weather phone at any time, 443-880-9100. We are tracking a milder Thursday, still dealing with the cloud cover, and then we see moisture from Helene Friday into Saturday, and that could linger, unfortunately, into Sunday and right through the start of next week.
Chris, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.